Thank you for joining me for this brief video that walks you through the process of installing and mapping a Brother label printer for use with the ArtelWare software application. I've got a little bit of information to share with you, so let's go ahead and begin. There's two very important things to note before you install the Brother label printer. The first thing is that you must be logged into Windows with local administrator permissions. The second thing is that it's really important not to connect the label printer to the computer until prompted during the installation instructions. ArtelWare has the ability to generate two types of labels within its application. The first label is a barcode ID label, which can help expedite the calibration process or view information or results about the pipette. For example, if you click on Scan Barcode, and I scan the barcode of this pipette, I'm presented with a few different options to perform a schedule calibration, to view the pipette's results, edit the pipette, or view the device itself. Let's go ahead and close out of the screen. In addition, you can also generate a pipette calibration label or an ALH verification label once the calibration or verification has an approved and reviewed status. There are two different size labels that ArtelWare can generate. The first size is a 0.47-inch cassette. That's used for most pipettes. There's also a 0.94-inch cassette that can be used for larger devices like multi-channel pipettes or automated liquid handlers. Today, I'm going to add the 0.47-inch cassette as most of our customers use that size label. The driver for the Brother label printer can be found in the ArtelWare installation media, under the support folder, in the Brother printer drivers folder. From there, double-click on the printer model that you're going to be using. Today, I'll be using a P900. Then right-click on the installation application and run it as administrator. I'm going to accept any user account control prompts that may appear. Then from there, the extraction will begin for the files. Once again, I'll be prompted to select the model printer that I'm going to be installing today. We'll select P900W and click OK. From there, we'll follow the installation prompts. We'll go ahead and select Next. This will be a local connection that's directly connected to my computer, so I'll select Next here as well. From here, I'll follow the screen prompts to connect the printer USB cable to my computer and then turn the printer on. After you turn the printer on, you'll want to wait a few seconds to make sure that the printer is ready to print and that your computer is recognizing it. Let's go ahead and click Next. All right, we can see that the Brother printer installation is now finished. Now that the printer driver is installed, you'll need to make sure that you go in and set the correct printing defaults for the printer itself, so that way you can generate those labels from ArtelWare. If you navigate to the ArtelWare help screen and click on the printer setup section and then click on label printers, from there you'll see a list of compatible label printers for ArtelWare. My P900W is in this list. If you scroll in the help menu, it'll provide you the label printer setup instructions. Let's go ahead and follow what these instructions say. We'll want to go down to the Start menu and look for Printers and Scanners. From here, we'll want to highlight the P900W that's listed and then click on the Manage box. You might be tempted to click on the Printing Preferences link, but if you do that, it will only set the printing preferences for the user that's logged onto that computer at the time. Instead, what we'll do is we'll go to the Printer Properties link. We'll click on the link, then we'll go to the Advanced tab and Printing Defaults. From here, we'll want to make sure that we set the paper size accordingly. If you click on the drop-down, you might recall the cassette that I'm installing today is 0.47 inches. You'll want to be careful because there's a 0.47 times 2. That means that that would generate two labels, and you don't want that. So we'll select the 0.47 inch entry, and then we'll change the length to 2.09 inches, and we'll leave the feed and everything else in this screen as is. We'll go ahead and select Apply, and then we'll go ahead and select OK. From there, if we head back to the menu of ArtelWare, you can test and make sure that your printer is working okay. You can generate a barcode ID label by going to the configuration screen, and in my case, I'm going to select a pipette that I want to generate a label for. I'm going to go ahead and select this Test 1 pipette, and then from there I'll click on the print label icon over on the right-hand side, and I'll select Pipette Label because I want a barcode ID label today. And now my printer has generated the barcode ID label for that particular pipette that I highlighted. You're now ready to generate barcode ID labels as well as calibration or verification labels from ArtelWare. Congratulations! That concludes my brief video. Do you have any questions? You can contact our technical support team at 1-800-225-4034 option 3 or at support@aicompanies.com. Thank you.